When you come to Vegas, there is no shortage of resorts, but does it really make a difference which one you stay at? Let's find out today. So you're planning a trip to Vegas and trying to decide where to stay on the Strip. Do you get the cheapest room you can find, somewhere to just lay your head at night, or do you splurge and book that fancy resort? Is it really worth spending the extra money? Well, that's what we're gonna put to the test. We decided to spend 2 nights in Vegas and booked 1 night in the most expensive hotel on the Strip and another in the cheapest. In this video, we'll be comparing the hotels, the rooms, the amenities, and giving our honest opinion on if it's really worth spending the extra money to upgrade. Let's get into it.
Today we're going to be comparing the most expensive hotel we could find on the Las Vegas Strip and the cheapest one we could find. Let's start out with Excalibur. It's on the cheapest list on Las Vegas Strip. Let's check it out. The Excalibur is a medieval castle-themed resort named after the mythical sword of King Arthur. Construction began on it in 1988 for the cost of $290 million, and it first opened its doors in June of 1990. At the time, it was the largest hotel in the world and an extremely popular place to stay in Las Vegas. However, after 30+ years, not a lot has changed on it, and it's starting to show its age, which is why it is now one of the cheapest hotels you can find on the Strip.
Rooms can often be seen going for as low as $29 a night. However, the night we stayed, we ended up paying $51.70 for the room itself. Now keep in mind, like all Vegas resorts, there are some extra hidden fees. We had to pay an additional $35 per night for a resort fee, and since we're traveling in our van, we also had to pay $30 a day for parking. With taxes, that brought our total for one night to $121.38. We'll dive into more of the hotel amenities shortly, but first, let's check out what one of the cheapest hotel rooms in Vegas looks like. Alright, this is room number 1. This is the Resort Tower King room at the Excalibur, which is their basic room they offer. They do have a version with 2 queen beds, but we opted for the king bed. And I'm just going to give you a quick tour, just kind of show you what you get for $90, which is what we paid. So as you can see right here, you do have the king size bed. It is nice and comfy. We already laid on it a bit, and we did check it for bed bugs, and there's no bed bugs that we saw, so that's always a plus as well. Next to the bed, there are some nightstands. There's one on each side, and you also have a lamp. They also have plugs there to plug in and charge your phone. There's a little seating table right here, so you have one chair, one little table, so you can do some work, whatever you need it for. You do have a mirror here also, and right behind me you can see we have our view. We do have a view of the pool, which is actually pretty nice. You also got a parking lot behind it, but we didn't pay for any upgrades or anything. Overall, it's not a bad view. They do have a shade here also that you can just open and lower by pulling the string next to me, so you can black out the sun when you don't want it. And then as you make your way this way, you have a dresser here. There are lots of drawers to put all your clothes in. You have your 42-inch TV right above that, so you can sit in the bed, watch some TV. There's another lamp here. This one is not working though right now. I don't know if the light bulb is just out or what, but yeah. And then this way we have a little storage closet right here. We've already put all of our luggage and everything in there. It does have some hangers, and it has an iron and ironing board as well. And then right behind that is the bathroom. It's a pretty standard bathroom. Overall, it's pretty clean. The fan is hanging down. I pushed it up and it just fell right back down again. So it's an older hotel. It's starting to show its age a bit. It's a little outdated in places, but overall it's nice. It's got a toilet, shower, bathroom, sink, everything you need. I made it into room number 1. This is the $90 a night room here at the Excalibur. Again, this is one of the cheapest hotels you can get on the Strip. What's your first impression? What do you think?
My first impression is it's a hotel. It's got your basics, bathroom, bedroom. But I will say I think it needs an upgrade with the painting, the carpet stained. There's a fan in the restroom right above the toilet. It's starting to fall off the ceiling. But other than that, it's I think I'm excited for having this extra space that we don't have in the van.
I agree. I think it's a little dated. It's definitely starting to show its age, and there's a few things that are just kind of falling apart. There's like some patches on the wall that have been repaired and some stains, but for $90 a night, I think it's not bad. The bed's comfy, it gives you a place to stay, it's in a decent location, and the pool looks nice. We actually have a pool view from our window, so we're gonna go check that out in a little bit. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10 overall, considering the price. Speaking of the pool though, let's go check that out, as well as some of the other amenities. We'll show you what's all included other than just the hotel room here. The Excalibur has 4 different pools. We are here in late October, so right now only 2 of them are open, and it is kind of chilly out, so we're probably not going to be swimming at all, but they look really nice. There's also 2 hot tubs, and they do have a little food and drink lounge as well. So overall, really nice looking pools though. So Excalibur has quite a few different food options. We're currently in the food court right now, which has a lot of different places to choose from, and they were all very reasonable prices overall, considering it is Vegas. We just stopped at the Starbucks, had to get a coffee. They also have some more kind of sit-down places though. There is a Dick's Last Resort, which I've heard is a lot of fun. They kind of like make fun of you as you eat, so if you're into that, sounds like a good time. They also have a Buca di Beppo. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's like an Italian place, looks really good. And they do have a buffet that offers breakfast and brunch. I think they close at 2 p.m. So if you are looking for food here, lots of options to choose from. Other features of this hotel include a spa, which offers a variety of massages and services, a fitness center with all your standard workout gear, and of course, a large casino. It is Vegas after all. They also have several shows, however the most popular is the Tournament of Kings, which is a live medieval-themed dinner show with jousting, sword fighting, and pyrotechnics. We didn't attend ourselves since we were on a budget, but it does look pretty entertaining.
The Excalibur may be a cheap hotel, but it's in a premium location. It can be found directly on the Las Vegas Strip between the Luxor and New York, which are both fun spots to check out and sightsee. Once you're on the Strip though, you can access all the other major resorts and attractions either by walking, taking the monorail, or a rideshare.
After checking in, we spent the day walking up and down the Strip just taking in all the sights and cool resorts. We eventually made our way over to the world-famous Bellagio Hotel in the evening, where we watched the free fountain show, which was incredible. Overall, we had a great night before making our way back to our room to catch some Z's.
We just spent a night here at the Excalibur Hotel, one of the cheapest hotels on the Strip. What are your final thoughts? What do you think?
I think for what you get, for the necessities, the shower, the bed, the toilet, I think it's worth it. I slept amazing on this bed. It was nice. I felt like I was sleeping on a pillow. I would stay here again.
I agree. It's not the nicest, most luxurious hotel you're gonna find here on the Strip, but for the price you pay and for what you get for having a room and pools and the location, totally recommend it. And let's be honest, when you're coming to Vegas, you're probably gonna be spending a lot of time out and about, walking down the Strip, going to shows, things like that anyways. So are you really gonna be spending a ton of time in the hotel room? It's more just a place to sleep at night. And for that, it's hard to beat the price. Up next though, we are about to check out of here and head over to the Wynn Hotel next, which is one of the most expensive hotels on the Strip. And we'll see how it compares, see if it's worth paying the extra money compared to this. Let's go find out.
I'm excited for the Wynn.
Unlike most other Vegas resorts, such as New York, the Venetian, and Paris, there is no theme at the Wynn. The developer wanted the hotel itself to be the attraction, and inside the 5 million square foot resort, you'll find lots of natural light, a huge atrium with live plants and flowers, and numerous high-end stores. This hotel definitely looks luxurious, and it's not surprising considering how much it costs. The Wynn Las Vegas first opened in 2005 and cost a staggering $2.5 billion to build. This made it the most expensive resort ever built at the time, even beating out the Bellagio, which cost $1.7 billion. With a price tag like that, it's no surprise that this is one of the most expensive resorts to stay at, and it definitely caters to the wealthy. The average price for a standard room usually runs between $500 and $600 a night. However, we got lucky and happened to find a great deal of one night for only $171.36. Now, of course, there was an additional resort fee, which was a pretty hefty $45 per night, and we had to pay for valet parking, which was another $40 plus $10 more for tip. Total, we ended up dropping $277.38, which honestly is a steal compared to what it normally costs. Now, this is way more than we typically spend on a hotel, so with such a high price, we were excited to see what the room was like.
Let's see what these Wynn hotels are about. Ooh. Welcome to the Wynn Las Vegas. This is one of the most expensive, luxurious hotels on the Las Vegas Strip. It is the basic room, but it's far from basic. We paid about $230 a night, including resort fees, and let's check it out. All right, right behind me, we have the bed, and it is, oh yeah, it's very comfortable. It's a king size bed, so it's got a lot of room. And on each side of the bed, we have 2 nightstand tables and lamps, which I love having my own personal place to charge my phone. But my favorite part of all is this tablet that controls everything in this room. Pretty much the TV, the air conditioner, the lights, the shutters on the window. Very high tech, really cool in my opinion, and very easy. You can even order room service through here. But if you don't want to use the tablet, you can use these buttons, which also control the curtains, the lights, and they're all over. They're really easy and convenient. All right, so right next to the bed, we have a beautiful big table. I think it's marble even, because it's so smooth and feels so fancy. But I like that there's enough room for 2 people. The table at Excalibur only had 1 chair, and it was a small table. Right over here, we have another seating area that you can relax and unwind after a long day. A little table here. And the best part is you got floor-to-ceiling windows where you can just enjoy a beautiful view of the Las Vegas Strip. You can see Treasure Island from here, the Mirage, and even the High Roller. It's just a great spot to relax and enjoy the view. This room does come with a mini bar and a fully stocked fridge. I wish there was an option where we could put our own food and drinks in the fridge. It does say on here that you can request one if you would like one, but I notice a lot of the hotels don't offer fridges, which I wish they did. And all of these snacks and drinks, they would charge to your credit card. So unless you want to pay for it, don't touch it. Also, here are some cups and wine glasses. And my favorite part is the television. It's actually a lot bigger than the Excalibur TV we had. And it's in the perfect spot to watch if you're sitting in the lounging area, or if you want to watch a movie in bed, then you can pull it out this way, which is awesome because Mark and I love watching movies at night when we're relaxing in bed. Okay, before I show you a tour of the bathroom, check out this voice-activated Alexa. You can control anything in the room just by saying, Alexa, turn off the lights. It didn't hear me. It does that sometimes. Okay, there he goes. By the way, look at this mirror. It's a full body length mirror. Love having that. Don't have that luxury in the van. And we have 2. Pretty cool. Let's go look at the bathroom. Alexa, turn on the lights. Okay. All right, right down this hallway, we have another big mirror. Look at all this space. And right across the mirror is a closet where we put our luggage, put all our stuff away. Big spacious closet. And then right in here we have the restroom, the bathroom, a shower, a bathtub. They provide the soap, the body wash, the shampoo and conditioner. And we have 2 sinks. So Mark can do his thing while I do my thing. And the toilet. I thought it was funny. There's a door here for added privacy. Actually appreciate that a lot. And the Wynn even provided us with bathrobes. How nice. And they're so silky and smooth. Yeah, the Wynn definitely has the Excalibur beat on just the details, attention, fine detail. Love that.
First impression of the Wynn, it is glamorous. It's so luxurious, so nice. Huge difference compared to the Excalibur that we were at last night.
Yeah, it's a completely different vibe. You just are like, wow, this place is really nice and fancy. And I honestly almost feel out of place because I'm not used to this. The view, the window, I love having a gorgeous view of the Las Vegas Strip. The natural lighting in here, it just feels so bright and happy, and the energy, I love having all the lounging space. You're just relaxing on the chair, looking out the window. And it's just really nice for somebody that wants to just have that resort experience.
This one is quiet, everything's bright, everything's clean. I love the art on the wall, I love the mirrors, the floor-to-ceiling windows. It's just on a whole another level. It's like the Excalibur, but times 10. So yeah, we're really enjoying it. We really want to check out more of the hotel though, because I know outside of the room they have a lot of other amenities such as the pool, the casino, things like that. So we're gonna go check out some of that next, and we'll bring you along.
While staying at the Wynn, you also have access to their massive pool area, which, like everything else in this hotel, just feels luxurious. We didn't spend much time here due to the cooler weather, but I must say it was beautiful and we loved the gardens and topiaries surrounding it. It was definitely a step up compared to the Excalibur pool, however, both pools were very nice. The Wynn also has a state-of-the-art fitness center, a high-end spa for those looking for a little pampering, and an 18-hole golf course. When it comes to dining, there are honestly too many options to list them all, but you can find a little bit of everything from casual to fine dining, and even a buffet specializing in seafood. I will say that the Excalibur did have better options for cheap food considering they had a food court, but the Wynn did have more food options overall. As far as entertainment goes, you'll find several shows here, however the most popular is currently Awakening, which is a state-of-the-art cirque-style show with acrobatics, dancing, illusions, and larger-than-life puppets. Again, we didn't have time for any of the shows ourselves, but it did look really cool. When it comes to location, the Wynn is right on the Las Vegas Boulevard, located next to the Plaza and within very close walking distance to the Venetian, the Mirage, and even the brand new Sphere. Overall, both of these hotels we stayed at were in great locations, and you really can't go wrong with either one when it comes to accessing the top sites. After leaving the hotel, we first walked through the Venetian, which is modeled after the city of Venice, including its canals and gondolas. We then made our way over to the High Roller for sunset. This 550-foot observation wheel gives you an epic view of Vegas, and we would highly recommend it, especially at sunset. From there, we made a stop to admire the stunning Las Vegas Sphere, which really must be seen in person, before heading back to our room for the night.
We just had an amazing night of sleep here at the Wynn, and I wanted to wake up and give my final thoughts on the comparison between the two hotels, and is it worth it to pay the extra money to stay in the high end compared to the budget resort? There's a lot of factors to consider, and obviously price is a big one, but at the end of the day, in my opinion, it's 100% worth it staying here at the Wynn. This hotel is on a whole nother level compared to something like the Excalibur. The luxury you get here, the cleanliness, the room size, the pool is way nicer, the fitness center is nicer, the casino is nicer. It's just on a whole nother level. And at the end of the day, I think it's totally worth the money if you plan to spend some time in the hotel and resort itself. Now, if you're here in Vegas just to spend all your time on the Strip and go watch some shows, and you just want a place just to sleep at night, and you really don't plan to spend much time in the hotel, then by all means, go for the Excalibur or one of the more budget-friendly options. Both are in a great location on the Strip, both can get you access to a lot of the stuff, and they both give you all the essentials, everything you need: a bed, place to sleep, a shower. But if you do want that luxury and you want the actual resort experience, then go with something like the Wynn because it is so much nicer. Now, I will also say make sure to check prices when you're looking because the prices vary quite a bit depending on when you're staying here. The reason we were able to do this is because we found a decent price. Paying $230 for the Wynn is actually a really good price. We were looking for like dates the following week and they were at like $500 and $600 a night for the same room. And then there was even some dates for the exact same room where it was like $1,000, $2,000 a night or more. A lot of that depends on if there's like events going on. For example, they have the big Formula One F1 race coming up and prices for that weekend are ridiculous. So keep that in mind, and when you are planning a stay here, kind of check the prices ahead of time and the dates you want to come, because depending on the dates, the prices can vary quite a bit. For our situation, paying $230 compared to $90, I think it's totally worth the upgrade. But if it was going to be like $90 compared to $500, then I'm not really sure if it would be worth it. That about sums up this video though. Hopefully you did find it helpful. If you are looking to stay in Vegas and we're comparing some of the options, maybe this gave you some insight on which one you want to stay in. We will also be making a Vegas travel guide showing some of the top things to do while you're visiting here, so check that out as well. I'll put a link below for that. And if you're not already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video. We post lots of travel content and we have lots more coming. Thank you all for watching though. We appreciate you guys, and until next time, stay wild.